Electrical Globe welcomes you. This video provides information about classification of electrical machine. Electrical machine can be classified into two categories. First is static machine and second is dynamic machine. Transformer, resistive load, etc. comes under the category of static machine. Considering classification of dynamic machine. Dynamic machine can be classified into three categories. First is DC machine, second is AC machine, and third is a special machine. Considering classification of DC machine. DC machine can be classified into two categories. First is DC generator and second is DC motor. DC generator can be classified into three categories. First is permanent magnet DC generator. Second is separately excited DC generator. And third is self excited DC generator. Self excited DC generator can be classified into three categories. First is series DC generator. Second is shunt DC generator. And third is compound DC generator. Compound DC generator can be further classified into short shunt DC generator, long shunt DC generator, cumulative compound DC generator, and differentially compound DC generator. No, considering classification of DC motor. DC motor is classified in the same way as classification of DC generator is done. No, considering classification of AC machine. AC machine can be classified into two categories. First is synchronous machine and second is asynchronous machine, or we can also call asynchronous machine as induction machine. Synchronous machine can be classified into two categories. First is synchronous generator, or we can call it alternator, and second is synchronous motor. Now, considering classification of synchronous generator, synchronous generator or alternator can be classified into various categories based on excitation system, based on rotor construction, based on application, based on power output, based on speed of the prime mover, based on rotor construction. Synchronous generator can be classified into two categories. First is silent pole rotor type generator, and second is non silent pole or cylindrical pole rotor type generator. Based on excitation system, synchronous generator can be classified into three categories. First is DC excited generator. Second is AC excited generator. And third is permanent magnet excited generator. Based on power output, synchronous generator can be classified into three categories. First is a small alternator. Second is medium alternator. And Third is large alternator. Based on speed of prime mover, synchronous generator can be classified into three categories. First is low speed generator, second is medium speed generator, and third is high speed generator. Based on application, synchronous generator can be classified into hydropower plant generator, thermal power plant generator, diesel gas engine generator, and wind turbine generator. Now, considering classification of synchronous motor. Synchronous motor can be classified into various categories based on rotor construction and based on excitation system. Based on rotor construction, synchronous motor can be classified into two categories. First is silent pole rotor type synchronous motor, and second is cylindrical or non-silent pole rotor type synchronous motor. Now, considering classification of synchronous motor based on excitation system. Based on this system, synchronous motor can be classified into current excited synchronous motor and non excited synchronous motor. Non excited synchronous motor can be further classified into permanent magnet synchronous motor, hysteresis synchronous motor, and reluctance synchronous motor. Now, considering classification of induction, or we can say asynchronous machine, Induction machine can be classified into two categories. First is induction generator and second is induction motor. Considering classification of induction generator. Induction generator can be classified into various categories based on rotor construction, based on excitation system, and based on operation. Based on excitation system, induction generator can be classified into two categories. First is self excited induction generator, and second is externally excited induction generator. Based on rotor construction, induction generator can be classified into two categories. First is squirrel cage induction generator, and second is wound rotor type induction generator. Based on operation, induction generator can be classified into two types. First is grid connected induction generator, and second is stand-alone induction generator. Now, considering classification of induction motor. Induction motor can be classified into various categories based on rotor construction, based on supply given, and based on starting method. Based on rotor construction, induction motor can be classified into two categories. First is squirrel cage induction motor, and second is wound rotor type induction motor. Based on supply given, induction motor can be classified into two types. First is single phase induction motor, and second is three phase induction motor. Based on starting method, in case of single phase only, induction motor can be classified into split phase induction motor, capacitor start, induction motor, capacitor start, capacitor run, induction motor, permanent split capacitor motor, and shaded pole induction motor. Considering classification of special machines, machines like servo motor, stepper motor, brushless DC motor, linear motor, switched reluctance motor, impedance, and metadance, and universal motor comes under the category of special machine. I hope you guys have understand this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys in the next video.